Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hello and welcome, and to those of you who are returning viewers, subscribers, recent subscribers, hello again guys, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you for all your support. I really do guys, it means a lot, so thanks so much. So welcome to your money tarot spread, okay? So this is just going to be, you know, a short reading. We're just going to have a look at what's going on, you know, current energies of your financial situation, what lessons you may need to learn, what action you may need to take in order to improve your finances if you are, you know, going through financial hardship currently. All right, it's not going to resonate for anyone, hopefully it does for not everyone, but you know, what I was meant to say is it's not going to resonate for all of you out there. So, you know, for those of you that finances are fine, they're not an issue, then you really don't need to watch this reading. But if they are, okay, and if the message is here for you, then, you know, all the better. And if it's not, then you can always feel free to watch any of my other videos, or, you know, any of your moon, your rising, your Venus placements, or your sun, if this is not your sun sign. All right. So let's get started. All right, so the first card is the King of Cups in the reverse. We then have the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the High Priestess also in the reverse as well. Okay, so the first card here, the King of Cups in the reverse. So in this position here, this displays your current financial situation. For some of you guys, you may be in a job that you're just not very much passionate about anymore. Now it could be that you have, because I keep hearing co-workers, colleagues. So there could be co-workers of yours that, you know, are treating you unfairly. It could even be a boss of yours. I'm just hearing like bickering, you know, or just like, I'm hearing tittle-tattle for some reason. So chit-chat, people chatting behind your back. Now, there could have been, some of you could have had issues like with your pay, as you can see the water here. So, you know, sometimes your pay is different to, you know, say for this month, your pay will be different from last month. Basically, what I'm saying here is that it's not always the same. You feel like you're being overworked, okay, and underpaid. So, yeah. And, you know, just money-wise as well, I just feel like there's an imbalance right now, as in, you know, you're not, you know, finances are a bit rough at the moment. Some of you are just living paycheck to paycheck and just trying to, you know, get by, okay? Don't know why I'm hearing loan sharks. So you may have creditors or people like that trying to chase you for your money, okay? Some of you are making payment plans, okay, or that could be an action that you could take if you're really struggling financially. The second card we have is the Eight of Wands. So in this position here at the top, this is all about, you know, how you feel about money, how you view money, and how you feel like where you feel like you should be. So the Eight of Wands is all about fast movement, forward movement, okay, and it's that quick energy. So, I mean, some of you may have looked into, because I also picked from here that somebody's not happy in the job, okay? Even if you're doing all right financially, there's no discrepancies there. It's just that, you know, you're getting tired of the job where you are. So some of you could be looking at other ways to make money. You could also be looking for a new job as well. Some of you could have been applying for new jobs as well. So, you know, sending out your CVs, your resumes, things like that. Waiting to hear back from employers. Okay, if you are waiting, I feel like there's going to be quick responses. So either, I mean, it could either be yes, we'll take you for an interview, or no, sorry, you know, it's either one. Okay. But I do see messages, things like that coming in quick, or it's just you kind of taking that action and really, you know, looking for a new job, a new position, a new way of making money. Okay, what you really feel about your, you know, money and things like that is, you know, you want to be able to stay afloat. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, just kind of just make sure you're getting the right pay if you've ever had discrepancies in the past and things. So I do see that there are job interviews. I do see that you know, even if you don't get an interview, there's replies coming back, okay? Or you will. And if you are sending out your CVs, or if you're thinking about it, do it. Literally do it, okay? The third card that we have here is the Knight of Swords. So this card here in this position represents, you know, how did you handle money in the past? How did you go about things financially in the past? So I feel like, because I'm hearing the word impulse, so you kind of used to, I'm also seeing credit cards as well. So it could be an issue with credit card bills that you're having now that you know, you're struggling to pay. But I'm also hearing loan sharks, or just, you know, people saying, oh yeah, if you borrow this from me, then, you know, I won't put any interest on. And it's a lie, okay? So there's lies about money, around money, lies and manipulation. So I feel like in the past you were kind of like, yeah, I want that, bang, you'd get it, and then you'd suffer from like buyer's remorse. So a little impatient when it comes to, you know, in the past, how you dealt with finances and things, okay? The fourth card here is lessons. So the fourth card in this spread for you guys is the Ten of Wands in the reverse, okay? So it's lessons. This is all about lessons in this position. So what I'm going to say here is that, you know, in the past you've learned, and now from the past you've learned not to be so impulsive when it comes to money. Also managing money as well. Not always going through and having a look at the contract, because I feel like there was either manipulation as well in the contracts, job contracts, things like that. You may be getting underpaid, but it's, you know, you felt like you was going to get more, something like that. So the lessons really is to like hold back when it comes, you know, to finances, and don't be so impulsive, okay, when it comes to buying things, okay? So you're learning to cut back, okay? Maybe that's what you're doing right now with some things, like, you know, luxuries. I say luxuries, but, you know, things that you don't really need, okay, that you can't really afford, you're cutting back, all right? So that's a lesson that you're learning, or, you know, you have learned, okay, or will be learning. So the next card here is the High Priestess in the reverse. So this, in this position here, the fifth and final card, is actions that need to be taken, okay? So you don't feel, it's kind of like I hear somebody saying, do you know what, just take my credit card away from me. Take my credit card, take my money. I'm also getting money management as well. So some of you could be going to, I don't know, an older relative or a partner, or I don't know, somebody in your family, a friend even, and just saying, look, I want to give you this money because I don't trust myself. So you don't trust yourself financially. So some of you are still in this impulsive energy. Do you know what I mean? And the lesson is to, you know, you need to, you know, knowing that you're the one that has put yourself in this situation and you need to do something about it, i.e., you know, some of you need to cut back on overspending. So I also feel like, you know, in the current energy, your action here is like, I don't trust myself. So you would rather somebody else, I don't know, take your credit card, or you give a family member or friend or something like that some money, you know, a bit of money, like, I don't know, the same amount of money each month, and you're just putting it aside. Because I feel like you do want to save, but it's kind of like, I don't trust myself, you know. So let me just, you know, pay my bills, and then if I have any left over, I'll save that money and I'll give it to, you know, a family member or friend or whatever, and they'll keep it for me because I know that I'm going to spend it. So that's the energy that I'm getting there. Okay. So we're going to the oracle cards now just to get a few more additional messages. So the next card we have here is a card of letting go. So again, as I was saying, you're letting go, you're trying to let go of any, you know, any old habits, okay? Yes, you know, the old adage, old habits die hard. But I feel like you, because the action that you have towards money and how you are handling money, you're like, I don't trust myself because I know I'm going to spend the money. So you are trying to do everything in your might to let go of those, you know, how you were in the past, because it's affected your present moment for some of you, okay, if this is resonating here. So I do see that, you know, there is going to be a change, but it's you that is implementing that change, which is really good. Sorry. Let's get some additional life lesson cards. So we have the card of fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So although this is not a love reading, it's a money, finance, you know, career reading, things like that. So like I said, you don't trust yourself. You actually fear yourself from spending your credit card or your money. So you're giving it to somebody who you do trust. And it's kind of like, okay, well, when I need it, when I really, really need it, then I'll ask for it. But I can't, or I can't have this money because I can't keep this money in my bank account, or even if I have the cash or whatever, because there's a fear that, you know I'm going to spend it, all right? But you are trying to let go of the energy and of your, you know, your overspending, your impulsivity, if that's a word, you know, your ways. So, you know, you are doing, you know, you are doing everything to kind of get your finances back up and running, you know, and be more financially comfortable. So we have the card of divine timing here. So, you know, over time, I do feel like things are going to change. Maybe this is the divine timing now for you, that, you know, Spirit is saying, look, this is the time for you to let go. This is the time for, you know, for a big significant change, okay? I feel like January 2022 and onwards, so the whole of 2022 really, you're going to change your way of spending money, okay? And obviously we have that Venus retrograde as well. So I think it's in Capricorn, I think. So, you know, you're going to, some of you may have placements in Capricorn in your chart. But you're going to be looking at how you do things, how you're analysing how you do things. So one of those is letting go of, and just cutting back, basically cutting back from unnecessary things, okay? Because you know it's going to help you. So you're definitely putting in the work and the effort there. That's brilliant. Yeah, so the next card, I'll put that for a second. The next card that we have is the Thinker card, okay? So yeah, you are, like I said, you're taking some time to reflect on your financial status, on your career status, okay? If you're not doing well in your career, or you're not liking it, or you're not liking the job that you're in, or, you know. So this is a period of, you know, going within, like the hermit mode, really, you know. And yeah, I see some of you making like a budgeting planner and things like that, or having, you know, using those envelopes to save the money and things like that. So yeah, it's all in divine timing, which I feel like is now. There's this change. There's going to be a change in you going forward into 2022, which is really next month, you know. Scary, isn't it? And let me get one other card, and then we'll finish there. Well, we just saw the card there, you're ready, but so yeah, you're ready for this divine timing, this change. You're ready for this change, okay? And I feel like if you do it now and go into 2022, you know, a different person, yeah, some of you need to, you know, start believing in yourself, because there's a bit, oh, I don't really trust myself, you know. But if you believe that you can change your ways when it comes to money, then you'll be successful, you'll be fine. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. If this reading resonated, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. And like I said, if it didn't resonate with you at all, please feel free to check your moon, your rising and your Venus sign in your chart, where you might find that message better resonates for you in one of those other placements, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Take care.